Hey guys, welcome to Social Champions. I'm your host, David Benfield. This show is brought to you by the Daily Ad Brief. On this show, we speak to social media experts to try to give you some information to help you along your way. So joining me all the way out there from Houston, Texas is Ashlynn Racquel with the Ashlynn Racquel Media. How you doing, Ashlynn?
I'm wonderful, David. How are you today?
I'm exceptionally well. Thank you so much. So let's jump right into it. Tell us about your company.
Of course. So, Ashlynn Racquel Media is a brand strategy and social media management company. I've been doing it for about 2 years now with about 5 years of experience.
Wow, so what got you into the business?
I'm obsessed with social media. I feel like I love to call myself a zillennial just because I'm in the middle. So, my marketing degree took me to where I loved it and I just have an obsession. So, that's where we are.
All right, so let's talk about that obsession. What's your favorite aspect of social media as it pertains to your business?
Ooh, I think my favorite thing right now is just the connections that can be made. I feel like with social media, it's so easy now to form those connections and build customers and things like that just at the click of a button, honestly. And I think that's my favorite thing.
So let's talk about this connection. So how do you manage to make those, right? Because everybody seems like they have a social media account, but it doesn't mean you're any good at it, and it doesn't mean that anyone's going to pay any attention. So how do we get eyeballs on our social media pages?
Amazing question. I think getting eyeballs on your feed is 100% on being creative. A lot of times you see people copying and mimicking, but the ones that are successful are the ones that are just a natural at it. Being yourself, putting yourself into your business and creating those fun ideas is what sets you apart to get those eyes on you.
Very cool. So give us an example of one success story of like a cool like outreach that you've done or a cool aspect that you like to use, like what in order to get those eyeballs on those feeds.
So I think my favorite thing is building content calendars for my clients. So these content calendars essentially make sure that you are showcasing your fun side, but also adapting to a trend. So I think I've had a lot of success with my social media clients scaling their businesses to become six-figure clients just by them being able to show their personality and still making sure it relates back to their business.
That's interesting. It sounds very, yeah, make the connection, right? Make these people seem like they're actual people and not just an
Yes.
entity. So on like kind of to piggyback that, so how do you better personalize a business, right? Because it's one thing, with like me and you, I could put all kinds of fun little things on there, like, oh, my dog, he's so great, or I like to kayak or whatever, right? But for a business, it's a little bit different story, right? You're trying to make money. So how do you come off
Yeah.
genuine like that?
I think coming off genuine just comes from the nature of the person. So, example, let's say you have a cookie business. You can still add your personality into your baking. You can add it into the sounds that you choose, the captions that you make, and that makes you seem more personable, even though you're still trying to sell a product, which would be those cookies. That's the best example I can think of right now.
And I dig it. You did a great job. So like how do you feel social media is going to change, certainly in the way that you conduct business over the next few years? Because it's changing fast.
I it's fast and rapid, it's crazy to be a part of it. I definitely think social media is going to take the forefront. I think marketing in itself is definitely shifting gears when it comes to social media. Right now, we still have a lot of brick and mortars, but I think a lot of those brick and mortars are turning into those shipping and providing an e-commerce experience. And I think social media is going to continue to connect these businesses with more people at a faster rate.
That sounds awesome. Well, thank you so very much for joining us today. Unfortunately, that's going to have to wrap it up for us. This has been a fantastic conversation.
I love it. Thank you so much for having me, David.
It's our pleasure, I can assure you. So if you'd like to learn more about what she's got going on over there with her business, you can go to dailyadbrief.com. There we've got all kinds of amazing information for you. And we'll catch you next time on Social Champions, guys. I'm your host, David Benfield.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.